Today, I met an artist with a remarkable talent to prosper in a world of art. An artist with a clear vision to display a familiar story for us all to retain. A retaining story that should unveil true colors in our eyes to see a dimension that once visualized a spectrum of our blessing to exist. I traveled to Amsterdam to meet Jade, to see the artworks in real time that has fascinated me for a long time. Once I entered her workplace, I felt enclosed by dozens of prying eyes staring at me, like they all reached out, begging for their stories to be heard. As I moved around and as the time passed by, a reflection hit my consciousness to find out how accurate the messages turned out to be. In an unaware state of mind, I found myself partaking in a customized story. A story where the lead appeared to be reserved for me, but was released from the moment I chose to enter that room. I became the story. And what about you? No worries, there is a role for you being reserved to. But maybe you should worry, because my story involves you too. And together, already we became the story. We are obeying a story that threats our future. Do we know that we are becoming part of a future that's about to become untold?
I am a contemporary figurative painter from the Netherlands that explores contemporary society and examines the separation of crowds and human intimacy. I come from the village called Bergen, and Bergen is located in a natural and green environment. The nature and its remarkable light always intrigued me for its beauty and details. In the early 20th century, Bergen has also been known for its community of painters. It's called the Bergen School of Painters. Bergen has also been the birthplace of Dutch Expressionism. And from a young age on, I already felt affinity with the artists, and this resulted in an increase of interest in the art they made.
What inspired you to paint societies?
At the age of 19, I moved from Bergen to Amsterdam. I took a large step out of my comfort zone by leaving the place I grew up and where my inspiration to become an artist had born. When I was walking through the city center, there was a lack of connection between people. A densely populated crowd sparkling across each other, hundreds of city dwellers, distinguished through lively clothing and colorful faces, moving across all directions. I saw all these individuals remain fully across in their own worlds, often shielded by phones, headphones and masks. A strange reflection of our time. It gave me so much inspiration, and I feel the urge to tell those stories of society on canvas. These stories are all worth to be seen.
Those words might hit the right note for us all, to wonder if we still value our worthiness, and do we still take it for granted? Maybe we should ask ourselves for what we have become.
And the use of many colors should remind us of who we are and how we are connected in a unified story of our world. The world around me inspires me enormously, especially when it comes to groups of people, cultures, diversity, and overpopulation. Overpopulation in the cities is a particular interest that has influenced my current paintings. And those results will be displayed in my solo show exhibition in London.
What is your motivation and your philosophy?
I often say I mirror the human race as one, but on a canvas, and I would like to embrace people through my artwork. I also conduct a reality check for those who does not realize that we are growing apart in our society. I believe in a world where we can learn from each other, learn from different backgrounds, religions, race, and to grow as human beings. I believe in acceptance of everybody and respect for every human soul in one world connection. My motivation became bigger to open the eyes of people, to reflect and confront people with this reality where we're in today. The spread of misinformation is astounding, from false political news to the weird selfie challenges. What is distracting us from what's really going on in the world? And I'm calling the internet the new religion. This self-isolation and the new religion is making us as human beings vulnerable. Before Corona, the world was already online, but now is the world dependent from the internet. A lot of people are working from home and we are dependent on the digital platforms. We're becoming more isolated. Our reality will be moved from living in the moment towards unrealistic, lovingly world, namely internet, and this is ruling nowadays.
What do you aspire to object? I mean, what should people review by experiencing your artwork?
I hope they can suspend their presupposition about life and the world and open their hearts to a different dialogue or perspective. I hope that either my use of color, the stories I try to tell, or the political and social message that I embed in my work will provoke a conversation between the image and the thought, and that viewers will be moved by it and pass the newfound vulnerability on.
Thank you, Jade, for your time to elaborate on your vision on your artwork. I wish you all the prosperity for your show to become a great success upcoming December.